How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we will be going over Spartan Energy Acquisition and is it a buy? So Spartan Energy Acquisition is possibly merging with Fisker, so we will be highlighting what Fisker is all about and will it have the EV run-up. We have seen this new EV trend where new EV startups will tend to go on a huge rally. So when the news hit that Spartan Energy is close to a $2 billion deal with Fisker, it shot up 37%. Now, Spartan Energy itself is just a blank check company whose sole intent is to go shopping for a private company and bring it public, in this case Fisker, and they have until August 14 to close this deal. So the question is this just another hype train or will it go through? Now, let's take a look at Fisker. So, right off the bat that we see that its product is not being released until 2022, so the fact that they have no product yet out on the market signifies huge risk because they do have the possibility of going bankrupt before then. Looking at the SUV itself, I must say it is well designed and many people do tend to agree. Looking at the vision statement, it says a clean feature for all. My question is that a good vision statement or is it super vague? We as investors would like to know what's the company's vision and what its goals are for the future, but in this case it's simply vague. Fisker's mission is to create the most emotional and sustainable vehicles, so they're not focusing on performance or any factor out of the ordinary just to build a brand. Now, moving on to California mode, which seems to be the first exciting feature that distinguishes Fisker. California mode is a patented feature that basically transforms your car to have an open air feeling. How important is this feature, and is this feature really worth investing in? It's not a performance feature, it's not nothing out of the ordinary, it's just for you to have an open air feeling. Will people buy a car only for California mode? The next feature is Foresight. Foresight is a state-of-the-art heads-up display. Is this a new innovation? It's not. We've already seen this with Tesla. The car will have an optional full-length solar roof, which aims to support the car's electric power source along with the vegan interior. Companies are already transitioning to having a vegan interior, so it won't be new by 2022. This is supposed to be the most exciting part about the car, and it really doesn't catch any attention, certainly not for me, so you have to ask yourself, is this worth an investment? While deep diving in Fisker, this is really what caught my attention, their flexible lease and purchase options. The car will be super affordable. It would only cost you around $38,000 with only an upfront cost of $3,000 and then the rest can be paid out monthly. The lease is also super flexible with there being no fixed contract period. You certainly cannot test out a Tesla for this cheap, and this is all driven through the app, which is great for digitalization. Fisker really does aim at having a mobility service, which is what really separates them from the other EV car companies. Fisker's philosophy is not to make a facelift every 2 years just for you to buy another vehicle. They created a flexible lease because they will keep sending out these vehicles, and after the first one gives it back, they'll send it back out at a slightly lower price. They aren't here to press you to buy something and then throw it out as fast as possible just so they can sell you something new, something that we have seen multiple car companies do. They are really here to provide a mobility service, and this is really what we would be investing in. And finally, taking a look at the current share price, it is currently traded at $16.70 with the 52-week high at $18.50 and the 52-week low at $8.75. Overall, Fisker is not a top EV car company. You're really just investing in a well-designed car, but not performance, and short term you can see a run-up just because of the massive EV trend that we have seen in the past, but do expect a decrease in the future as we've seen with Nikola, so be very cautious, guys. And with that, that's all for today. Make sure to drop a comment below and let me know if you learned something new. Thank you all for watching.